What is up, YouTubers? We are back with another episode of our 6D journey. My name is Lucas, and I am here to help everyone build healthy relationships. Today, I have a rose quartz crystal with me. This crystal is designed to help you open up your heart, to fill you with compassion, and to really help guide you in a sense of unconditional love. And I'm holding this crystal for a reason today. So, as we build relationships with people, family, friends, lovers, coworkers, the longer we spend time with these people, the deeper we get into who they are. And I made a piece that was called I Am at the end of my senior year for UNT in my dance department. And it was all about the ocean. And how each of us is, I'm getting chills and messages are coming through really quick and sudden. Each of us is a divine source of energy. And this vessel that we carry, this body that we carry, is a container for all of our experiences. And, sometimes as we're little, like say we're children, we go through these events that could be viewed as traumatic, that to us at the time we're not able to cope with. And we build these walls or these emotions or these behaviors that are moving from a place of fear, rejection, being judged. And it is our job as we are evolving through our consciousness and through our life to unpack the parts of us that are no longer serving. And what I'm discovering is that since I've had this psychic job, my awareness of the depth of people is becoming wider, and I'm seeing these emotional triggers for people much sooner than I used to. Now, back in the day when I would catch these triggers later than I do now, I would have less compassion and less love for them, and I would judge them or try to help them by changing who they are, by telling them, this doesn't work. And what I'm really coming to realize is that we all do that on our own time. And the more time we spend with people, the deeper we get into their ocean. We start on the top and the rainbow's out and the dolphins are singing and jumping through the air and we're catching fish and, it's shiny and everything's beautiful. And then at some point in a relationship, you realize, hey, let's snorkel down. You snorkel down a little bit. You get to some deep conversations, finding out things they used to like maybe they used to be obsessed with Titanic and so were you. Simple stuff. And then one day, after spending time on the boat, snorkeling down the last couple days, weeks, months, years, we go, hey, we could rent a submarine. We could go down a little lower. You find more things. You start to find things like pain, fear, dreams, worries. And we process them, we work through them, we balance out, we give advice that they're looking for. Remember, make sure they're asking. And then you come back up to the surface and you're happy and lucky and blah, blah, blah. And then one day you go, hey, you know what? Let's go looking for buried treasure. Let's go to the very bottom of the ocean. And we're heading down there, and on the way down there, we run into a massive, massive, massive scary fish that's like attacking our submarine. We're dealing with it. All this trauma is happening. Post-traumatic stress is popping up for both people. And, we're dealing with this. Let's go back to the surface. And there's this process of going deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper into who they are. What it is that makes them up. What life experiences they've had. What dreams they've had that have been crushed. And the deeper we go into their subconscious, into the foundation of who they are, it can get scary. It can get really scary. Because what I'm discovering about people is that so many people have similar past trauma. Not only with each other, but within me. And sometimes, like, I find myself having to check in and go, wait a minute, this is not the time to react in a stressful way. This is not the time to mirror back whatever energy they're producing. Because as you find someone's buried treasure, we'll call it buried treasure, as you find that buried treasure, they might have an emotional reaction that could be unexpected. And it's really, really important that when that energy shows up, you hold on to your unconditional love, that you open your heart and remind yourself that maybe it's a time that you can be the shoulder, be the ear. Maybe it's the time that you can tell them how you made it through a similar trial. And it's those energies that pop up that I feel like a lot of times the reason why people get so upset is because their person, friend, lover, family, all of a sudden has an energy they haven't witnessed before, an emotion they haven't witnessed before. And if you're down inside your egoic mind and you're going, man, I'm going to get mad too, that's not going to serve anyone. Oh, I'm going to get anxious too. That's not going to serve anyone. You know, we have to hold on to our heart and remind ourselves that that's their energy, not ours. And the thing to do that's most important is to accept it out loud. Tell them you accept them. Tell them you admire them for opening up to you. Tell them how much you still love them and how you still want to keep the energy between the two of you moving. So, we haven't used this deck yet on YouTube. This is called the Chakra Wisdom Oracle deck. This is another deck that my mother bought me for my birthday. She bought me 3, an angel card deck, the Sacred Geometry deck, which we've been using, and she also bought me this one. This one resonates to the 7 major energy centers in the body, from red up into purple. And I want to ask the cards today, the angels, the energy, spirit guides, our higher selves, what 2 cards, I kept wanting to do 3, but 2 has popped in twice, so what 2 cards are going to help us really process through the ocean? What 2 cards are going to process through the ocean? Despondence. We're freaking out, guys. We're so upset. Let it go. Let it go. So as we shuffle light into this deck, oh my god, I love this deck so much. Oh, that one popped out. Uh-huh. And one more. We need one more. I'm going to read them backwards how they came out. So, this card of confusion. This card is about rejecting your past, locking everything up, not being open. And as you're doing this, the air, the wind of gossip inside your mind and the people around you, because people feel your energy, starts building and building. And we start wondering, why am I feeling like this? Why am I so confused about what I want? Why are there multiple things happening around me and I'm wanting this and I'm wanting that, but I can't have them at the same time, and I want to, because we haven't processed the emotion. Process what it is that you're going through that's creating this confusion inside your mind. Process the confusion. Take all that air energy of being up inside your head and ground it. Ground the energy. Ask yourself, what is it about these confusing times that I'm having right now that's helping me grow? What is it about this confusion that I'm having with myself, with other people, through their depth? What is it that's keeping me back? And how can I let that go? The next card is the card of perception. So, this card is green. Green and pink are the 2 colors that resonate with the heart chakra. And this card is about looking through life, looking through the energy around you, kind of like a garden, and going, which parts of the things I'm seeing are weeds? Remember, the difference between a weed and a flower is perception. Sorry. My apologies. Many excuses. Forgiveness. Which part about my garden is a weed versus a flower? How do I choose which things are no longer serving me How do I cut those things out? And then how do I take the things that I find beautiful, the flowers that I see in my garden, and water them and help them grow? You know, in this story about this card, it's about a woman looking through a garden full of issue, and in the middle of all the weeds, she finds a green emerald. And it's, for me, when I'm thinking about this card in reference to relationships, it's that all people come with weeds. We all come with weeds. Our gardens have weeds and trash and snakes. And it is our job to clean those things up and to build anew and to let the beautiful birds and butterflies and flowers grow. But it's our perception of the things around us that defines how we see ourselves, how we see others. And as long as you're open and being grateful and being noble in how you move through the garden of yourself and the garden of someone else, that's what creates change. You know, if someone's dealing with their own set of weeds, why not get on your hands and knees and help them if they want you to? We talk about that a lot, if they want you to. So anyway, guys, this has been a really, really great weekend. It's now Monday, Labor Day. I hope you guys are enjoying your holiday. Some of you are off, some of you are not. I am technically off, but I am logged into Uber, which is why you heard my phone go off, because it's turned on, and if it goes off, I need to go work. All right, you guys, have a really blessed day. Talk to you again soon.